So let's talk about understanding the basics. In Windows 10, it was created to fix and improve many of the different areas from Windows 8 or Windows 8.1. They fixed a lot of the issues that were plaguing that operating system. Windows 10 has faster boot times, as well as shutdown times compared to Windows 8. Windows 10 OS functions faster, and one of the nice things is it's continuously improving. Processes for opening, moving, extracting, or even just installing files are more efficient. So Windows 10 actually has really groomed and really kind of shined or polished up the older version of operating systems to have this new feature that just seamlessly work. Also, Windows 10 has been announced to be the last OS that Windows is charging for. So everything that comes along with newer versions of Windows should be included for free. It doesn't just stop, it's going to be evolving, and so Windows 10 will eventually migrate into Windows 11, but as a free option as opposed to a charged account. So what's in all the different versions? So things like integrity enforcement for OS booting, that's in all versions. Host-based firewalls in all of them. Ransomware mitigation techniques in all of them. Memory abnormal and behavior monitoring, that's in all versions of Windows 10. If we're looking at AI, or if we're looking at file-based attacks or authenticators through Microsoft, or encryption capability or storage protection or device control, most of those are in all the professional versions. Home does have some basic encryption, some basic compatibility with security devices, the authenticator, but that's about it. After at that point, everything is going to be professional or above. And again, that's going to be Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Professional, Windows 10 Professional for Workstation, or Windows Enterprise E5 or E3 or so forth. So device control, for example, that's not in Home. Personal and business data separation, that's not in Home either. Copy and paste protection, that's not in Home, but it's in all the rest of them. Network protection from web-based threats, well, that's only going to be in Enterprise, E3, E5. Direct access and always-on VPN, that's a E5 or Enterprise only. Centralized configuration management, that's E5 only, no E3, just E5. Management analytics and reporting, again, only E5. If we're talking host intrusion, device conditional access, any of the advanced features, that's only E5 as well. The reason this is important to note is if you're being given tasked with how to do certain things, well, you need to know what versions of Windows have what features. And if you're not sure, Microsoft has all of this in the documentation readily available. That way you can ensure that you are selecting the correct OS based off of, or what version of the OS, based off of the user's needs. If someone comes to you and goes, hey, I want to have Windows 10 and I want device-based condition access, well, you need to know how to look up what features, that specific feature, what version of the OS has that specific feature. We also have things like which versions of Windows has certain compliance requirements. iOS 27001 compliance, that is in E5. You can get certain features in earlier versions or lesser versions like E3, but a lot of the more advanced protection mechanisms are in the Enterprise or E5. Lastly, updates. In-place upgrades, express updates, delivery optimization. This is one when we're dealing with updates that you need to know. Understanding what versions can upgrade, what versions have express updates, which versions have analytics for device health. All of those are crucial when it comes to determining which version of Windows 10 you should be using in your organization. So this is just, again, a brief overview of Windows 10 security and protection features within Windows 10, helping you to select the appropriate versions of Windows for your environment. Questions or concerns? Reach out.